name is Amber Rose. I'm a model and entrepreneur.
A tattoo is a sign of mental disorder. Yes, I said it. I said. So that was Amber Rose, Kanye West's ex-girlfriend. So let's analyze her. Everything I said in that video about tattoos and nose rings and earrings and how to read people, if you think it's a lie, I'm just going to use her as one example, and then I can try and use another example which is even more powerful towards the ending of this video. So if you've not watched that videos on tattoos, that means you're not following me. Click this plus sign to follow me on TikTok and click this share button to share. If you're not following me, if you're not watching this video from TikTok, go to TikTok. So first of all, this is Amber Rose. She has a tattoo on her forehead, and I said it's a sign of mental disorder. So let's check. Before we check, let us look at her hands. As you can see, she has more tattoos, and I said in that video, the more the tattoos, the more likely that they are addicted to opioids and other kinds of dangerous substances. So first of all, look at this. She said that all her childhood friends were addicted to what? Were addicts, and many of them died from drug overdose. Okay, she used to actually sell crack. You see the tattoos? So that one has checked out. A tattoo is a sign of mental disorder. Look at this. Amber Rose recalls being suicidal for 3 years. I said a low cut is a sign of being from a poor background. Okay, look at her. Look at her as an adult. Look at her low cut. Look at her as a child. You see, her hair used to be black, but now she has changed the color in that video. And I said that when people change their color, their sexuality is all over the place. Their relationships life is a mess when people change the color of their hair like this. And when it's low cut, it usually means that they are from a poor background. Let's see. So she was born by Dorothy and Michael, and Dorothy and Michael divorced, and Michael is a truck driver. Okay, Michael is a truck driver. You can see it towards the bottom of this, but it's blocked. That job is truck driving, and they were so poor that at 15 she became a lap dancer. That is the profession she had to go into in order to support the family. Poverty. So that checked out too. Substance abuse, tattoos. See the tattoos on the hand? See substance abuse. What did I say about nose rings? Nose ring is a sign of a missing strong male figure or female figure in the family. Either father is missing, or mother is missing, or husband is missing, or body insecurity. But the one that really shows body insecurity is the earrings, multiple earrings. But let's work out this, okay? So her mother, Dorothy, and Michael divorced. Unfortunately, they divorced when she was a young girl. Okay, so, and I think she grew with her father, but the mother was missing nose ring. I will explain that. So extra rings on the ears and the face or the nose or the mouth is showing that there is a hole in the life of the person, and they're making extra effort to fill up that hole. They feel inadequate. Some people, that hole might just be body dysmorphia, all right? That they feel that their body is not the way it should be, and then they want to complete it. Some people feel that their face is not balanced, their nose is not balanced, whatever, their ear is not balanced, so they try to complete it. So I say that multiple earrings is a sign of body dysmorphia, okay, usually causing low self-esteem. So let's check whether she has body dysmorphia. As you can see in this interview, she opens up about this body image insecurities. They used to make fun of her and bully her when she was smaller about her body, you see, and that reflected in the earrings. And in another video, I often said that parental divorce always leads the children to end up divorcing. Once the home is broken, the children will suffer, and then eventually what happened in their parents' life will repeat in their life. So she has a half brother, okay? Her father married her, gave birth, and then moved to another woman. And the same thing is happening in her life. So let's check her first. So in 2013, she married rapper Wiz Khalifa, and they had a son together. And then guess what? They eventually divorced in 2014, just 1 year. But then guess what? They dated since 2011. So the dating was longer than the marriage. Now, this is why I'm making a video like this. Imagine that Kanye West knows what I'm teaching you now. He wouldn't have suffered with her and ended up in a broken relationship. Kanye West wanted to marry her, it didn't work, so he moved to Kim Kardashian. Alright? I promised to bring up another celebrity. There are many of them. I can't finish all of them in one video. Are you following me yet? Click this plus sign to follow me. click the share button to share. Many people need to see this, especially young people growing up. All right, this is Dave Batista. Okay, everybody knows I'm an actor and a celebrity in terms of WWE and all. Look at his body, so many tattoos. What does it show? A tattoo is a sign of mental disorder. Yes, I said. So it says, according to the Hollywood star who is 55, okay, his struggles with anxiety began at high school. So he's suffering from anxiety. One. He also, Dave Batista has admitted that he is dyslexic and also suffers from attention deficit disorder. Yes, that's him. Can you recognize this? This usually means the absence in my book, the absence of a strong male figure. So let's check. The tragic side of Dave Batista's real life. Unfortunately, his parents didn't stay together for long, and Dave largely grew up without his father around. So this is, he said, Dave Batista shares sweet IG posts to celebrate his lesbian mom. So because the mother came out as the L group. So that's him. As you can see, he has 2 earrings. This is a clearer picture. As you can see, he has an earring. Remember that he's a celebrity, okay, and an entertainer. Sometimes entertainers put on things, all right, just for the show, okay. So that's out of it. And sometimes it's cultural. All these tattoos and earrings and nose rings, they are cultural, excluding all that culture and profession, okay. Remember I said that this indicates body dysmorphia. I had accomplished nothing. Dave Batista struggled with body dysmorphia for an entire decade. Eventually, he went into being a bodybuilder to grow into this shape. So, what am I saying? These things are not set in stone, but most of the time, that's what it just indicates. If you're having this kind of things, extra earrings, extra tattoos, you need to take a moment to reflect around your life. Are you in the right mental space to put that on? Some people put it on because they're in the right mental space. If you are considering to put on any of these, puncture your nose, puncture your eyes, puncture your mouth, and all those things, first of all, reassess your mental stage. All right, are you passing through a trauma? Is it the trauma that is driving you towards this thing? When you put on this thing, are you permanenting the trauma? Sometimes we pass through trauma, but we get over it because it didn't leave any permanent marks. Are you the one putting the permanent mark on yourself? All right. Some people try to become musicians or pursue a certain career and they try their best. It's traumatizing being something like a rapper or a musician. It's traumatizing because there are millions of people competing for that one spot on iTunes. At the end of the day, it traumatizes a lot of people, so they draw. So the trauma causes a lot of people to draw all these things around their body. Sometimes it's just for the show. All right, some different genre of music requires people to look tough. All right, so they draw it. Some people draw it to commemorate their mother or grandmother. That's still trauma. Some people look for a child so much that when they finally find the child, they draw a tattoo representing the child. That's trauma. All right, so before you go into that, earrings, nose rings, tattoo, and so on, be sure that you're in the right mental space and you're doing it for the right reasons. And I've shown evidence in the other video that the external ones affect your career. All right, because these things I'm saying is not how I judge people, but this is how the majority of people judge people. People are getting judged daily. So when you have an external tattoo, there is a study that says that it reduces your income by 29%, because people that are supposed to work with you pass judgment on you even before hearing you speak, before knowing your kind of person, before seeing your work portfolio. They have already judged that you are incompetent or that you are dangerous for them. All right. So before you put on some of these things, you need to know where it is, which part of your body you are putting it on. Do you really need it? Is this a trauma that you grow out of? Some people have put on these tattoos and stuff at a younger age. Now they have grown past it and it has now become a problem to remove. No way to remove it. So please click the share button. Some of the young people need to hear this. Some people that are facing all these things, relationship, marital crisis, need to know where it is coming from. All right, if you want to change your life, you need to remove all these things, assuming it's not working for you. It's working for some people actually. So if you're looking for something to regrow your hair, as you can see, I'm still regrowing my hair. I used to be bald. This was made 3 months ago. As you can see, there's a lot of progress. My hair is still growing. I'm 4 months into regrowing my hair. If you want to join me on this journey,